Kevin here with myatvs.com. Now that the inspection process is done, we're going to go ahead and show you how to uncrate completely your scooter and get it ready for assembly. The tools you're going to need, you can either use ratchets. I have a cordless drill here. Cordless drill, ratchets, and you need a 10mm and a 14mm socket to go on your drill or for your socket set. You also need a pair of tin snips. Okay? First thing you want to do is just go through and cut all the little snips on your scooter. What that'll allow you to do is take off the pieces. The best thing to do with your parts is set them to the side when you're done with it. Just take it all the way out. You put your plastic in a corner and put everything off to the side. Go through and snip off the fronts. There's no reason to rush through this. Just take your time doing it. Snip off the rest of the metals. And all they are is little thin wire ties. You can actually, if you don't have tin snips, you can take your fingers and unwind it. It's just a whole lot easier with tin snips. So I've made sure all my tin straps are taken off of it. And I'll just move on to a 10mm socket. There's two 10mm sockets on the back of the scooter. On top, you just want to take those off. Two little metal plugs that go on the bottom of that. Those can be discarded. It's just so it doesn't get scratched up during shipping. The bolts that you take out of this, you're not going to need either, so you can go ahead and discard those. And then you're just going to go through on the bottom of the scooter and take all the 14mm off the bottom. So I'll start right here. Pop this one off. I'm just going to run around the whole scooter and take these off. We're not going to take any breaks in this video, just so you can get an idea how long this process takes. Alright, so I've gotten all the screws off the bottom, and I'm just going to carefully lift the one side up. And it's not heavy, the metal's not heavy. So take that off and set this off to the side. Alright, my next step is I'm going to go ahead and start removing the plastics. I don't like to use snips on these because I don't want to cut any of my plastics or my seat. I'll get back with my snips. They put like a bread tie, but it's a bigger one. You just want to snip that off. And again, Tao really packages these things pretty good, so it takes a while to unpackage them, but it keeps them from getting scratched up. Again, I'm just going to unstrap it and put it off to the side for right now, because all I'm doing is unpackaging it. This scooter is a CY50A, so it comes with a free trunk, which will be in your bag. And I'll just set the trunk to the side. This is your rear rack where the trunk will end up going, which I'll show you in the assembly video. Just set that off to the side. Seat cover. Some people leave it on until they're done. I like to take it off. Take the parts out of the box, set them off to the side. A little bag of bolts, and we'll show you how to do that on your assembly video, but I'm just going to take all this and set it to the side. On the back here, I'll use my snips again because I got another wire tie. I'll use my knife. Carefully slide this out. This is just your front bumper. Set this off to the side. Then you get your steering column. Now your steering column here, the easiest way to do it is just lift it up, turn it to the side so the front's facing the front. And this is going to slide down on here when you assemble it, but it'll get out of the way. You just lift it up, put it on your center. It'll hold up there for you. Now get back with my 10 snips. Cut the fronts off, metal ties. Remove my plastic from the front handlebars. Go ahead and start removing the rest of the plastic. And again, if you're going to use a knife, just be real careful when you're cutting it. I'm just walking around making sure I do have all the plastic off. Now on your back wheel here, there's a little piece of metal. You want to snip that off. And that's it. Your scooter is unpacked and ready to start getting on the assembly.